Hi Dan, how are you? I wish you well, and I hope you have a great day, good health. I've been improving myself quite a lot. I'm off for a vacation, I think, in 2 weeks. I'm just preparing things for the family so that when I'm away, they're okay. I'm curious about Mother Earth, the things you read, the things you think about it. I like to explore. I need to grow spiritually and be more balanced and be more together.
Hey Ramil, good day. About your about your curiosity on what I'm reading in regards to Mother Earth, the truth is not really anything. I'm just simply listening to some channels on the internet, on YouTube. I can certainly tell you what those channels are, but even within those channels, there are mixed messages. Some of them resonate with me and some of them don't. So there's not really a one channel that's broadcasting all the messages that I think is necessarily true or resonate with me at this stage. So I think it's a question of how you sieve through all the information that's available to you right now and just find those that's really resonating with you. And if you look at my the circles, the moments in my friends' circles, you'll see the processes that I'm going through with my own personal spiritual growth. So yeah, I want to look back. Even I myself find really interesting and fascinating just how a person, obviously containing the forever soul, is evolving in this day and age. So it's really fascinating for me to look at it. So I'm thinking about making a video or a short film with all of those materials that I've accumulated throughout the years, recent years only, when I'm wide awake, and make a short film about it. You know, making films and short videos with the help of sound, music, and light, obviously, in different forms. It's another way to express or to represent what I was feeling at that particular moment when I took the photo, when I did the video, things like that. So it's a great way to express myself as well. So yeah, I'll be making a video, a short film about it. So it's going to come out soon, and I'll forward it to you. If you don't really look at my friend circle's updates, I'll forward it to you so you can look at it as well. Hopefully it's going to be inspiring to you somehow. In terms of reading, I am in the process. I tell this many times, but I still haven't really sat down and start doing it, but I will. Is the works of the philosopher Carl Jung, and what he was talking about, at least according to ChatGPT, because that's where I really learned a little bit about Carl Jung before I read all his books. Because as you know, I told you that I'm not really interested in reading books or poems or literatures and things like that. So I asked ChatGPT to tell me what's the main ideas or conclusions or the circumstances and experiences of Carl, and with what ChatGPT told me, I'm quite interested in really learning more about him. In terms of reading, so that is what I'm going to do next. And once I've done that, I think I'll have a even better understanding about what those great people, great philosophers, included, like Plato and Aristotle, Karl, Nietzsche, just great philosophers who's asking very, very important questions on the why the existence of us as a human being, and what's really the ultimate meaning of all of this, all of life. So to understand them. When I finish reading Karl's work, I think I'll have a more basis and foundations to formulate a sort of more realistic and personal truth of my own, because everybody's truth is different. And so I'm in the process of revealing my own truth, my own version of truth, with the help of all the greatness that's happened throughout the human history, whether it's ancient or it's modern, whether it's West or it's East, whether it's in the form of science or in the form of art. So I'm in the process of doing this. And rest assured, I will definitely summarize it and present it in a way that is memorable to myself, and hopefully inspiring to many others who came across the film and find it resonating with them, and to give them the strength and inspiration to carry on in their own way, in their own journey of evolution in their spirit and their soul, in their mind and in their body. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And Ramil, I think it's great that you are thinking about be a more balanced being, finding the kind of way to live the kind of balanced life that is fulfilling and meaningful, and for the benefits of all existence. Starting by thinking of Mother Earth as a living being who breathe and who bleed just like you and me, and treat everything on it, in it, around it as such. It's really good that you started this journey. Doesn't matter how far you can go or how far away you are at the moment. It's important to start the journey, to realize that there's another way. So now I learned that, now I know that you're interested in my journey as much as you are interested in your own, and I'll definitely make this work, the creations of my own. I look at it as artwork, work of art. Why not, right? We all creating our own art in our own way, and we are all artists one way or another. So yeah, I'll forward those to you definitely. In the meantime, just keep yourself centered, balanced. Yeah, whether you do yoga or do physical work in the field with the earth, in open air, just planting trees and things like that. It's going to be very beneficial already. So yeah, there's no rush. And in the meantime, those hideous thoughts or actions that we came across or even ourselves produce, and the process we and Ramil, I just think of adding something else to this, which is whatever you do, wherever you are, whether you can comprehend everything that's happening, one thing is important is that you have your intention set as being a loving person, as being love. So you see everybody as a way of love expressing themselves, and understand them from their journey point of view, understand them, and then extend your love to everybody that you came across. That's important. Whether or not we're going to figure out everything, the existence of our existence, to me, it's pretty clear already. But I still would like to explore the concepts and ideas of the great people before us, and see really the journey of us as a race. How did we evolve into today's consciousness, which is that we are love ultimately and fundamentally, and we're extending love to everything we touch, we think, and we do. But I would really like to explore the challenging and difficult yet still exciting journey of us as a human race. So what I wanted to say at the end of this message is live your truth, Ramil, by being your true self, being authentic to yourself, connect with your soul, which reside within you all the time, and don't suppress him or oppress him any further, and just let it shine, because it got very much a lot to tell you, to tell everybody who resonate with him. So express your true self. It's really important, and then publish it. Let people in your life look at it. I for one would really like to see the process you're going through. So whenever you can, record it. If you can't, it's not important, but just know this, just be aware of this, that it's very inspiring process one day. Whoever is looking back to the journey, and I'm sure you'll be very interested in look at yourself, right, without the must-have cameras and equipment at a moment that we do need at our 3D world. But this is all going to change. But I think the important message is that we start to be aware of our actions and our thoughts and our doings, and really from observer point of view, to appreciate everything that we do. So simple as moving one finger as marvelous and magical, and of course other things as well, right? And in the meantime, those hideous thoughts or actions that we came across or even ourselves produce, and the process we transform them or release them into the ether, into the universe, so that it could be utilized to become something useful and beneficial to all existence. And this process is really, really important and meaningful, not only to us as a race, as human being, but to all existence in the universe, this universe and all the universe, isn't it? I mentioned about some YouTube channels to you that I personally subscribe to, and I'll let you know later on. So there are many, channels, things like Star Seeds and Galactic Federation of Light, and Above and Beyond Black Eye Presents, and Starseed Light Workers, Emissary of Light, and many. And I found in the end I resonate much more with those messages, came across with certain channels, so I subscribe to their channels. But there are many channels on the internet, so go explore and see what you come across and will resonate with you, which is really important in our time to really get your vibration matched. And when you do that, the universes have marvelous ways to present themselves to you, to help you evolve as a more balanced human being. And another thing I want to mention is the channel of Sarah Al-Khaldi. And I came across to her channel because I wanted to understand more, learn more about the concept of twin flame, which is a concept I came across with a WeChat channel with a Chinese boy. His name is Zheng Wei, and to see or hear some people, especially Oriental and Chinese, introducing, even though this a Western concept, in such a concise and clear way, and that's really resonated with me, made me went on the internet and look for more concept in twin flame. And then I found the creation, the content that Sarah is expressing about alchemy. So obviously in Chinese, alchemy is translated as 炼金术, and I don't think it's a really good translation. I think the very definition of alchemy, which is a transforming process from matter, right, to another matter. Not necessarily gold, although it's probably coming from that origin. But I look at it now as an interesting concept in the spiritual sense, which is, as Sarah believed, and rightly so, I definitely resonate with it. It's the ultimate alchemy is the transformation between matter and spirit. So it's materializing spirit and spiritualizing matter. That's the ultimate goal or ultimate art of alchemy. So the reason I'm mentioning Sarah is because her channel has got a lot of very interesting and fascinating content. I think you might find interesting as well. So go and check out her channel. Her channel is called The Alchemist, and her name is Sarah Al-Khaldi. And I'll put the words in our chat window later as well, so that it's easier for you to look at it. Okay. So much for now, Ramil, and let's keep in touch, and remember to enjoy yourself, enjoy the journey. We are creating something that hasn't been created ever before in our history of evolution as a human race, and a lot of truth is going to come out, and whatever it is that we've been through, and how it has been veiled and why it's been veiled, it doesn't really seem that important anymore, because we've come to the point that we want to create something that is really truly beneficial and fulfilling to all of the existence. So whatever happened, we'll just look at it as history, as a lesson, isn't it? So living in your moment and enjoy your life. Be yourself and be love. Shine as an individual, as a source of love, as one aspect, one beam light of source, and just shine really, and be love and love everybody. Love all the grass, the flowers, the trees, air, water, the rain. Send them your love. The stars, of course. So yeah, enjoy the journey.